Afternoon, folks. Grandpa Greenwald here. Today we're going to cook a chicken. We have a whole chicken here. I took it out this morning out of the package. Let me see if I can find me a knife or something. We took it out of the package and drained it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of this. Clean up some of the excess fat on this thing. Big old 6-pound chicken. My intention is to fry this, and I'm going to make an attempt to fry it whole, to drop the whole chicken in the pan. I did clean out the inside. I got a gizzard and a heart there. And I'm going to pat that dry because I don't necessarily want all that water on it. We're going to be putting this in hot grease. The other thing is that we're going to add some seasoning to it, and then I want to spray it with the cooking spray to see if we can get some of our seasoning to stick a little bit better. So spray inside, spray down in under the legs, under the arms, or excuse me, under the wings. Then we'll spray the whole chicken. And again, it's just to have it grabbing some of this seasoning. First thing we're going to put is the Salt Lake chicken seasoning. You've seen this before. This is one of my favorite chicken seasonings. So we're gonna coat this kind of liberally, just again under the arms, under the wings, under the leg pieces there. And a bunch inside. Okay. A little garlic powder. Just bounce that around a little bit on there. What do we have here? I don't want to put that. This is a garlic and herb with sea salt, the Kinders that we've used before. Garlic and herb, and I believe it's got I smell a lemon and pepper flavor on that too. All right. Last thing we're going to put on here, I think. No, I don't think. One more thing after this. So when you're shaker challenged like I am, you buy a better shaker. Kirtland's black pepper, coarse ground. The inside. Again, under the arms. You'll get that baby really seasoned up nice. And the last thing I'm going to put on there, I meant to do this a little different, so I didn't have it on my hands, but this is down to the bottom. I'm probably going to use a good portion of this. So, and this is my Greek oregano. All right. I think we're ready to go. I'm going to clean this mess up here, get a pot ready. Might use this new old Dutch oven that I picked up today. It's really, really clean inside. I've scrubbed it some more. maybe we'll do that. All right, let me clean this mess up. We're going to move this. Like I said, we're going to cook this. We're going to cook it outside. I do want to deep fry it or fry the chicken whole. I'll bend these wings over to make sure they're not flopping around, and we're going to drop it in a pot of hot oil. All righty, got about a quarter of a pot of grease here, and we're just going to slide the chicken, get the pot hot, slide the chicken down in there, and hopefully the bubbles are going to, or the grease is going to come up and cover at least half the chicken or so. And if not, we'll just keep on flipping it. The key here is we got a breeze coming through here, and I haven't used this pot before on this burner, so we'll just have to fool with it and get the heat where we need it. I think I'll go get my thermometer to judge this grease here. Well, my candy thermometer looks like it got broken. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, and that's just throw some liquid down in there. And the liquid I have right now is a can of beer, and that starts bubbling. We're going to be getting close. All right, let's check out our fire. We'll drop a gizzard in and see what we're going to do there. And we need a little bit more heat. Yeah, we'll get it heated up a little bit more. All right, let's cook this chicken. All righty, let's hope we don't get an explosion here. I'm just going to drop her in, set her in. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I used to, years ago, I haven't done it in many years, deep fried turkeys. We would inject them, and that was all the rage back then. I'm sure they still do it now. I don't fry turkeys anymore. Haven't fried a chicken in a few years, but I love these just as much as I love the turkey. I'm going to give that probably about 20 minutes or so. We were pretty fortunate that when the fire went over the edge, it didn't continue to burn and start a big torch or anything like that. So that's always a chance you take when you're doing this sort of thing. Dropping a wet chicken into a hot boiling pot of grease. So we'll let her sit for a little while. Alrighty, let's flip this chicken and get her done. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. There you go. We saved it. Yep, I think we saved it. Okay. That baby's looking good. So I can see from this side, that grease is all up inside, bubbling. I can see it under the wing, that one wing. I can see it bubbling through. So I know it's getting where it needs to be. So we'll leave that about a few minutes, and then when I think it's done, I'll put a thermometer in it and make sure. All right, let's see what we have in this thigh right here. I got 165 to 178 degrees right there. Let's try this side here. 178 degrees. 199 degrees. I think we got us a done chicken. Inside the leg is 171 degrees. So 167, 210. The chicken is done. Go ahead and take her off. Right. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's call a success on that. Success. Wow. Good looking chicken. Well, folks, thanks for coming by. Go ahead and hit the like button. Also, click the subscribe button and come back and see us again. Enjoyed cooking for you, folks. Success.